more neighbors, they're taking down their fences. They're having these communal backyard spaces. Is this a great reason to bond, or is it a lawsuit waiting to happen? Anne Marie Shaker, she's going to tell us all about it. She's in Silver Springs, Maryland. Do you share your backyard, you and Jess?
No, I'm way too territorial.
All right, but you have found a lot of people who do. Why are they doing it?
You know, for neighbors who get along, there's all kinds of reasons. Maybe one neighbor has sun, the other has shade, and they want to enjoy the merits of both. So they say, let's take down the fence, and what we lose in privacy will gain in a more kind of convivial atmosphere.
And in terms of what they're doing, they'll grow food. And I understand they can share the costs up front, but how do you decide who's going to weed, right? How do you decide who's going to get to pick the first big ripe batch of strawberries? These are little nuanced things that I see being a little tricky.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the pitfalls are many. And as you know, Wendy, yards are a lot of work. Gardening is a lot of work.
Yes.
And one could easily imagine being the person that's out there all the time, watering, weeding, tending in 100-degree heat, while the other guy is out there harvesting and yeah, or, you know, the neighbor is the one always going on vacation and you're the one, you know, always doing the heavy work. So.
Now, I have the calluses on my hand to prove it, and if we had tights on calluses, I don't think we can get a shot tight enough for calluses. But the truth of the matter is, I don't mind growing and sharing stuff with my neighbors when I want to, because that's my choice, right? But I think if I had to actually, like, we had to sort of own it together, that would be a very different story. And yet, you are seeing people actually draw up legal contracts to buy homes, buy land together, and plan for their entire retirement in this method.
Right. So one really interesting example in the story was 3 couples. They say, we're getting older. We'd really rather not end up in a retirement home. So let's go in together. Let's buy this property and build on it. And we'll kind of have this atmosphere of support as we get older. It'll be fun. When one of us goes away, we'll be right there to kind of take care of the plants, feed the pets. If, you know, the light is on overnight, let's just kind of go check in and make sure everything's okay. Everything's okay. We'll have a bottle of wine. So it's a very interesting arrangement.